Hello guys, how are you today? This is I'm back here working on the lake again. Now it's kind of a long skinny lake. Let's have a look. So it feels more like a river that's kind of wrapped around there, doesn't it? I could make it wider. I could add more fish. It's the thing. But do I want to? It's like, how much land do I want to take up with this thing? I don't know. Right now, I don't have a lot of fish. I've only got 20 of each. I do have some blank spots to break up a little bit of the super duper clutter, although it's still pretty packed in here, isn't it? Man, especially over here. Look at all of this. Ew, it's kind of full. So let's add some more water to this and see if we can't give this a bit of a rest, because this is kind of a lot, isn't it? Just yeah, add some places so we're not always looking at a fish in every possible square, because that doesn't feel real good. So we shall add some more. And, you know, like I said, I could add more fish, like an empty spot like this. I don't know, maybe if we get some fish that has like hundreds of them for a quest or something, I could just use this spot to plop a few down if I'm in a hurry. Or, you know what, I can, again, I can probably just choose to ignore it. I mean, really. It's not like... you know, I'm not leveling anything here. I'm not having to worry about stuff like that. So for the most part, it's just let her get done. Some of these places feel a little bit small, a little bit narrow, more than, you know, maybe is good. So we'll add that. I want to leave a little bit of something there. Here, sure. What if, you know, I'd like it to feel a little bit more like a lake, and a little bit less of just a long skinny river. Now these three, I've only put down 9 of each of these: the piranha, the sharks, and the angler fish with the big honking teeth here. And I do have these little lines in between, and there are some ways I could probably... Okay, this is an angler fish, and that's an angler fish. So if I took this out and put you here, see, that's water, so that breaks it up. Okay, that one keeps them away from other things. And then if I put the water here, okay, so that works as a fence, and it breaks up those long lines of fish here to some extent. So actually, I'll put you over here. Actually, I could do this with 2 of them, couldn't I? Except I've got to make sure, well, this guy can reach them. That's the only thing. I just have to make sure that fella can reach him. And I'm sure he can. So I've got the one farmhand here, and I'm building him a little house. Just a wee house. Let's get rid of that. And we will put this in here. So he has a little dock, and he's got a fishing boat. And he'll be able to reach these guys here. And if I had put... I was trying to keep them, you know, relatively together for him, but he can reach all of this. So if I were to move this anglerfish and put water there, I could get rid of all of these, couldn't I? Like these lines that are... There was a whole row of them there looking very much like, you know, a line. That one little one, without the others, that's not such a problem. That's an anglerfish, that's an anglerfish, that's a sea bream. If I took this guy, no, I'd have to move this first. I wonder. All right, let's try to move that. and take this fella and move him here. So that line is still there. That's water, so that divides. This is now here. And if I put water there, it might just look like a bit of a, what? Like a bit of a part of that island or something, maybe, yeah? Maybe, baby. Then that's not so bad. We don't see so much of an actual line showing, so that's probably okay. Over here, I do kind of want to make it wider, but on the other hand, I'd like to keep a few rows here for flowers as well. Some places are definitely more crowded than others, but I could make this part wider, like so. And I don't want it to be too even along here. That's no good either, right? There's just no pleasing some people. Like, you know, me. If I do this, sure. And definitely through here. This is just too skinny. And I'm not sure that that railroad track is going to stay, but for now, we'll just do this. This over here definitely needs some help. Along here as well. Sure. And we'll, oh, see, it's working all the way around. Everything is connected. That's pretty good. That's all right then. So we definitely have a narrow spot here, but that's okay. They're allowed. Definitely some skinny areas here. Man, no kidding. But we can widen this out a bit. Now, I didn't want to get too close to that river because that's just going to be, you know, we don't want one here because then you've just got that wee little spot. At least this way there's a bit of a break, I guess. Is that, because that seems odd right there. Doesn't that seem a little bit strange? I don't know. And even if it does, you know, how much time, how much real estate do I want to take trying to make it not look weird? I don't know. But I do feel like I should be adding some trees and things. You know what? I was going to leave that one there, but I don't think it fits. It works. Yeah, that's better. So the little island, or the big island over here, I guess you've noticed I've got boats all the way around. Not at every one of these ramps, but a lot of them. Now that is an eel. See, I'm feeling like I don't want that there. What is that? That's an eel as well. I want to take him and move him like so. There you go. And that seems better. And then we'll put you here, I guess, after all. And do I want a piece of land there? Maybe I do. Sure. And I'm going to put the, I guess I'll put the castle up here and then build some sort of little, excuse me, some sort of little kingdom thing there. This is going to be a little fisher guy. I know he's going to need some things in this yard. I just don't know what exactly to give him. Which way should the house be facing? If I took that out, turn it around maybe. So this is sort of, a front yard thing, perhaps. And then he sits there doing the whatever, and do I want this? I don't know that I do, guys. I just wanted I put the way shrine, I moved that over a little bit. It was, you know, in this area. It was, I just moved it next to that because this is a house that I'm going to be wanting to check on, right? So seems important to be able to get to it without running all over, because if I have to run a lot, I just won't bother to do it. I know me. It's like, yeah, I don't need it that bad. Put a big tree here. Maybe. Maybe, baby. Do. Like so. And like so. Wow, it's nice seeing the fish and things actually functioning again. It feels pretty good. Feels kind of nice, actually. This is all right. It's like, ooh, look, something's actually working. Ooh, it's so exciting. Put one of these over here. Yeah, I'm using a lot of them. I mean, trees, you often see trees kind of growing together in areas. It's what they do. And I will have some other trees in here as well. I fully expect. Put you here. You can go over here. How's about there? Over here? Sure, why not? We'll save that spot for something else. You can go here. This will fit in there. Like that. And here. Bum, 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 bum. And like that. And over here too? Sure, why not? And another one just on the other side of the door here, because, or the door, you know, the walkway, you know what I mean. So there's a start in beautifying the place. Now, if we want to add the whole fantasy element to this, what does that mean? I mean, I don't know. Still haven't figured all that out. Do we want a submarine in the middle of it? I love the little periscope with the light. You have to admit, it's kind of cute, right? Would we have this big thing in the middle of the lake, or is that just silly? I think that might be just silly. A surfboard, it's too little. It really, I mean, that just looks like what? There's something floating there. I don't know what it is. But, I mean, we could have things like this, I suppose. Oh, that is something I wanted to do, is put a boat down. He's got a boat there. I just figured maybe another one wouldn't be a bad plan. And as soon as I put that there, I realized that I should probably have sand in other places too. I should have some sandy bits, shouldn't I? You know, just, oh, okay, my dog's running around like crazy here. She says, you won't play with me, I will play by myself. Thank you very, very much. So she is. What is that? Oh, the new, okay. Take it easy there, Bells. She says, but I want to play and nobody's playing with me. My poor hound dog. Should there be some little rubber duckies floating around out here? Because is that fantasy or is that just silly? I'm afraid it might just be silly. A little chair. I don't know. I think sand in a couple places is probably not a bad idea at all, but or just, you know, around the little shack here or something, just maybe over there, like so. You know, this is just one section of the place where it's kind of got a sandy bank going on or something. It's harder to see when it gets dark too. Okay, let's get on something else here. Willows like to be around water. We could have the earth trees and a willow. Does that work? Maybe. See, I wanted to be able to plant some flowers. I don't get too far away with other things here. We could do that. Do the double willow as well. And then another one here. Sure enough, like so. And right here, absolutely. Absolutely. Over here, another. I think so. We could put the double one over there. All right, this is coming out to be a look of sorts, right? It's doing a thing. It's totally doing a thing. And one here. This was supposed to be water. I'm not sure why it's not, because I missed a spot. As you do. That's okay. Let's go back and find my willow trees again. Come on, little tree. There you go, like there. Right there. Put one of you over here. You can go there, and another double one, I think, right beside it. We're here between this. Oh yeah, there's what we want to do. We just hide some of that, these places that are too close together. It's a thing. Which makes me feel like this has to go so I can do that again. What is that? You're a fish, so I don't want to get rid of you. Fishes can stay. Is that like too much? Not enough? It's some. It's okay. Some is good. Through here or back here? Maybe like that, just to break it up a little bit. I'm feeling like I'm getting a bunch of soldiers in a row here, and I never like that feeling, so you can come here. We'll put a double one. Come on. Thank you. Like that, and like that too, maybe. And a single one on top. Why not? It's coming. It's coming along. There we go. We're getting a thing. Little tree here. And maybe that and like that. What do you think? It's coming along, right? It's totally coming along. So we have some islands, we have some trees, we got some fish. I need to do something with this yard to make, you know, that whole fantasy thing, and I don't know what that means yet, but it'll come to me eventually. And then we'll put the castle on top over here. And we'll plop down a couple of other things that we might want to use with this, and see how that feels. Do. And this will go right up on top. Excuse me. Again and again and again. Does that line up? I think so. And then what we could do with some kind of walkway when it went stone, probably stone, yeah. Like that, and like this. We're getting somewhere. It's a start. It's a start. And then again, with lighting, fanciful stuff, we're going to need some of these, of course, all around the lake. That's definitely a thing. You've met me, right? Something like I mean, this is always good. We could have these kicking around somewhere in here because that'd look pretty cool. I mean, you can't go wrong with Stonehenge, like ever. You really can't. Stonehenge is your friend. I mean, we could even use them as an entrance, perhaps. I don't know. Maybe. Something to think about. Maybe, baby. Like every place? I don't know. Is that too much? Might be. But I'm going to place a few and come back later and see if I still like it. And we'll see. We'll go from there. Yeah, I don't think up here. Down there along the river, it doesn't feel too bad. Up here, it's like, no, I'm not buying it. Got the wrong thing, though. There we go. Got the dolmen that time. So I don't know. I mean, that might be all right. It might be okay. We don't really have fencing that'll go all that well with that. I mean, we've got this because I was thinking about possibly, you know, doing like this all the way around it, which doesn't seem like too bad a plan, but let's just put a few in and see how it looks, okay? Okay. Oops, not there though, sunshine. Come back to me. You come over here. Thank you. And we would still need the dolmen again for this one. I'm just going to finish that one section of fence between the two and see kind of what that feels like. And that might be all right. That might be just fine, actually. Let's go back out here and have a wee looky. Yeah, this will be okay. We'll put in, the smith, maybe a couple of little houses. We can use some of the little stone bits. We'll put that in, I think, almost certainly. I'll just go ahead and place it now so I don't forget. Something like this, and a few of the little stone houses, like this sort of thing. And this one. Maybe just the thatch ones. Although, actually the castle has a blue roof. Maybe we should just go with just the blue roofed ones. There's a thing too, right? A rustic house. Anyway, we'll fix it up. We'll make it feel like it's a proper something. I'll just gotta digest a bit and make sure we get this done right. Now there is a good space over here. We could actually turn this into a farm that goes with the castle, and maybe I could put in some of my animals here. We could put in a bunch of horses back here perhaps and have a farmhand taking care of them. I mean, that's a definite maybe right there. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Well, let me put the fencing around this. No, it won't. I was hoping to run the fence around this, but I guess that's not going to be an option. That's too bad. It would have been cute. But you know what? We're getting there. We are totally getting there. I never like the way the back of this looks. I may just run I don't know, a bunch of trees or something along the back of that, so it's not as noticeable. And I suppose I could take care of this while I'm here. Thank you guys for being here. It's coming along. I'm finding this one actually a little bit challenging. More than I thought I would. And they are, you know, the next DLC is supposed to be fantasy stuff. So hopefully, well, supposed to be. Based on the poll, it will be. Because it was quite a lot more than anything else. It definitely was the favorite. Every time I've checked, it just gets bigger. So that's probably what's coming is more fantasy stuff. So that'll be interesting to look at. I mean, maybe this is where I put the unicorns. Yeah, we'll put unicorns back here or something. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I'm done for now. Thank you guys for being here. It's coming along. I hope you're having a good day. It's, what is it today? It's a Thursday. Ooh. By the time you see this, I'm probably streaming live, actually. I'll be in ESO doing some housing stuff. Might get into this game. I'm going to be streaming for 5 hours or something today. So drop in, and if there's people asking for this, then I could stream it. I hope to see you drop in. Say hello. Till I see you next time, guys. Thanks for the thumbs ups and your comments, follows, views, and your kindness. Bye-bye.